Hey everybody, it's Pete down at the Slot Car Cellar. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening. My last video I was having trouble with, I thought the Wizard chassis that I got from RC were tweaked pretty bad. I built one car. It wasn't going anywhere. I thought the dash armature was too big for the magnets that I put in it. I've got, well, this one I don't know what I got in this now, but I think I got them from RTHO through Lucky Bob or something. I'm not sure the Gauss, but I was having a hard time making it go around the track. It would stutter and stall, and I checked my springs and the contact and seeing if everything was binding. And so I tried a different arm, different magnets, and then I realized that the tires that I got for this new independent rocker front end from Wizard, the tires that I ordered were a little too big for this car. So it wasn't getting full travel on the shoe because I was running restricted shoes. So I took the wheels off, measured them out, and they are probably a 350 off the rim. So I need to get something smaller, but I only need one set of tires. I don't need a box of 20 or a race box with two sets of everything from 300 up to 318 or whatever. So I was building another one out of a old Aurora car. I had an extra front end on it, a freight front end or rocker. So I took the one armature out of the Wizard, put it in the Aurora chassis with the Killer Bee magnets. It seems to go pretty good. So I just swapped over, like I said. These are non-restricted shoes. So let's see if it'll make it around the track. Kind of got the camera set up on a impromptu little pad. So we'll see what happens. Let's go. So far so good. Oh, skipped. Way better, more travel. I think I'll have to use these shoes.
Yellow flag.
Well, that's all right. Better than before. I was trying to figure it out and was having a hard time. Looks like the shoes are wearing or pretty flat. So that is a plus. Finally got that figured out. I wonder. Try this one. There's a number 2 chassis on the old Cheetah. I bought a bunch of these cars on auction when shipping back then was relatively cheap. So I bought that on auction. It's had a lot of handling because the numbers wore off because everybody picks them up like this, dirty hands. So I wanted to slam it down, but I don't want to ruin too many of my solid rivet chassis. But the solid rivet chassis now are, I don't know who's selling them, but the difference in the dollar and then the shipping has gone up exponentially. And a lot of guys can't or won't ship up to Canada because they can't do the shipping because I have a post office box, not a physical address. They can't, on their home mailing systems, print out a shipping label. They actually have to go to the post office. So I was talking to a guy this morning, give him my address, and he said, no, I can't do Canada. At least out in the West. I don't know anybody now that has home post delivery. We stopped that out here in Alberta years ago, as far as I remember. They may still have it in Ontario. Don't know. They have, in the rural area, they have post office boxes. So, like mailboxes on the end of their laneway. So I don't know how that works, but this guy said he couldn't. And I said, couldn't or wouldn't? And like I said before, the USPS won't let him print a shipping label to a P.O. box from his house. He actually has to go. And then when people do that, the freight jumps up huge, from $17 to as high as $37, because then when you're at the post office, they want you to purchase a box that the whole shipping label fits on. So I have gotten one car, or one chassis, and one complete car in a box this big by this big. And the shipping label fits on it. That was $37. It's like, holy Jesus. And then the Canadian Customs puts the shipping on top of the purchase price of the item, and then they charge you duty. And if they look suspicious, especially with the cross-border trading here right now, we're on high alert. So they may or may not, and more often than not, at least in my case, maybe it's my last name. But yeah, they charge you another $27 for the customs to open your box and hold it up for a week. That's my rant. It's my rant. So I've got that problem figured out. Now I've been trying to trim. I got these Fray bodies. A friend of mine was down at the Fray, and it's the only place to buy bodies, I guess, now. So, Dave, you know who you are. So they come with these little Lexan deals, windshields. You got to rent a windshield. So I trimmed this one down, and then when you, this is the wrong one for this one. They're almost, the two bodies that I got, the Acura and the Lamborghini, almost have identical windshields in them. But this is a windshield for this car is a little more pliable. But when you put it in, I don't know, it wrinkles and crinkles. I've trimmed it up the best I could without absolutely destroying it. But if you can see that, how it sits so high like that, what's the trick, fellas? All you Fray guys out there. Is it supposed to sit flush? There's a chassis that comes through there pretty good, so I don't know. So right now I'm just running this without a windshield. It's kind of an E-Fray class we got going on up here at the at the Southern Alberta HO. So pretty informal. Not a lot of rules other than kind of fray rules and shit like that. 16 ohm arms or nothing crazy. You can run different bodies. I got this one off of Wild Bill, Shockhard Emporium. It used to be his buddy. I can't remember. I think Eric. Yeah. I bought 2 cars like this, kind of an E-Fray style. Pretty tweaked out. Goes really great. And I'm a Dodge nut. And then this one is a TFX car. And I've got a Road Race replica Pantera body on it. This thing handles. Pretty impressed right out of the box. Cheap, even with the price of the dollar. Pretty awesome. A lot of bang for the buck. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then got a couple bodies from Bob Beers. I got this American something. It's a takeoff, I believe, because none of it's chromed. I kind of tried to do the chrome pen, but split window. I'd like to do something with that, but the mold in the front, I'm going to have to cut down right at the very front there because there is no room when the chassis is on the body for the shoes to go up. They kind of spud out. It's very thick in the front end here. So maybe that's a resin mold problem or not sure. Kind of the same with the old Road Race replica or the new Aurora or whatever it is. Look at my glasses. I think it's an RRR. But lots of detail in this one. Yep, new Aurora. So it is a 69 Mach 1 Mustang. Beautiful. The detail on it's absolutely amazing. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, so there doesn't seem to be enough room. It's kind of wadded up with glue, so I hate taking a Dremel to a new body like this, but they don't make these no more, I don't think. Less and less. You see them less and less, but can't put a price on cool, can you, fellas? Right on. Well, while I got this one here, we'll do a couple laps of that. Am I still going? Nope. Let's go.
Yellow flag.
Right, well, I think I got my problem solved. In that aspect about the shoes. This is kind of what I'm working on. The body that, or the chassis that I'm working on that I swapped everything with the Killer Bee magnets and different armature. Need some more tools. Anyway, that's what I'm working on now. It was one that I got in Vancouver. Marketplace. Had the old Cougar body on it. Charlotte Rivet chassis. It is a number 10, so way down the line. Anyway, I appreciate you all tuning in. like, subscribe, leave a comment. If any of you fray racers out there have a trick to put those windshields in, hey, let your fingers do the walking in the comment box. The next Southern Alberta race will probably be, well, it's a long weekend, Easter weekend coming up here, so I doubt if anybody will be doing anything. Jody is so close. I'm not sure how Patrick's making out, but yeah. Time will tell. Proof will be in the pudding. I'd like to go down there and check them out. Good layouts. They're coming along really good. But quality takes time, they say. If it ain't worth waiting for, it ain't worth having. All right. Shout out to Steve Crossland. Steve and John Crossland. He builds some amazing products. Cheap to ship with. He ships to Canada. Thank you, Steven. And shout out to my brother, Hooley, in Lucknow. Was talking to Rick Deb. I was looking around for a Ferrari Daytona in yellow. Just wanted to beat her body. He had one, and if anybody knows Rick, his stuff isn't beater body stuff. So I broke down and made a frivolous purchase. Yeah. Getting full again. Yep. He keeps telling me I need a bigger cabinet. But that's all I got for now. If we do anything, today is Monday, if we do anything over the weekend, I will throw it up on the old interweb. So keep it in the slot. Get into it. Like they say, it's the world's fastest motorsports. Anyway. Sometimes I can believe them. I got some Neo Mod cars. Thank you very much for tuning in. That's all I got. Keep it in the slot. Get some. Bye.